Yeah, I'm doing it again, guys. Let's see if anyone comes over. Let's see if anyone comes over. It usually takes about 2 or 3 minutes. Either that or I end up just talking to myself, which is fine. That was my neck. Ow! Zero watching, zero likes. I think my stream kind of sucks, to be honest. 0-0. Oh no. 1 like, but 0 watching. How does that make sense? 1 watching, 1 like. Cool. Blue Waffle, Southpaw made it. Freedom Liberty's here. Hello. Hello. What's going on, guys? I really have nothing planned right now. My shows are going to get better, but I do want to hear, number one, how everyone's week was, and number two, what you guys are paying attention to in the news. A lot of shit going on, even on a slow news day, which it is never anymore. 24-hour internet-infested spiderweb ball of yarn, call it whatever you want, news cycle in America and worldwide, or at least in countries that allow their citizens to have internet. I mean, I can get it started just with random thoughts. Has anybody else completely quit Facebook? Like, not necessarily like deleted your account and left, but just doesn't go on it anymore? Stopped paying attention to email notifications. Oh, so-and-so had some cake last fucking September. Here are the pictures. Like, don't do any of that kind of stuff anymore. And instead you come to my live stream, or Gorf's, or Gramps, or Jujubot. I think you guys were polite, came in and said hey, and then left. Funny. What I've been following is how much... Oh, here we go. What up? Hi, JB. Oh, yeah. I don't go to Facebook as much. I pay attention to friends and family, that's it. Cool. Happy Friday, friends. Thank you for joining us. What's up? How are you? Yeah, Facebook is a mess. Facebook is just, I started to see the narcissism of my friends from high school and college, and then I started to see myself becoming really narcissistic and just making comments, and then the election. You know why I quit Facebook? Was because of the election. Because 90% of the people I know are from Boston, Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren town, and I was a hardcore Trump supporter. That was not fun. That was not fun. Smoke break. For you or for me, Franz? For me. Yeah, I smoke and drink on my live streams. It's not professional, but I do it. Facebook is a keyboard fight club, except everybody talks about it. Yeah, no, I agree. It's retarded. Oh, I just got that joke. The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about... Yeah. That's fucking smart. Now, a few seconds later, that it sinks into my autistic brain, that's actually one of the funniest things I've read all week. Facebook is a keyboard fight club, except everyone talks about it. Fuck Facebook. Ugh. What a waste of time. Did everyone get their flu shot this year? Get that nice little vaccine? Kill a few million brain cells and die 5 years earlier? Like the government wants? Take your flu shot? Nope. Blue Waffle knows, Southpaw knows. Just get the flu. Yeah, fuck yeah. When I was kids, when we were kids, we would just get fucking sick. And like really sick once a year. And then you get better. And you go back to school. and you have tons of backed up homework, and life goes on. Not a vaccine for everything. Not a vaccine for everything. A lot of people don't know. They think that the, hey, for watching. Thanks for coming over, guys. I'm just talking random stuff, trying to get things started up. I'm only going to stream for like 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour at most. Time off of work and get to binge watch movies on Vudu. I don't even know what that is. Is that a misspell for Hulu? And stay in quarantine. Yeah, don't get other people sick. That's fucking rude. Just stay in your room or your living room. Don't cough in anyone's mouth. Don't snot all over all the doorknobs. Bill Clayton just popped in to say, have a good weekend. I'm out of here in 5. Oh, Bill, you taking off for the whole weekend? Who's going to kick Packy in the taint? I guess I'll have to. That's alright, I'll do it. Yes, I'm offline. Are you losing power? Are you moving? Are you going on vacation? Are you just sick of fucking YouTube for a bit? Or what's going on, Bill? You're always here. And by here, I don't mean my chat. I mean you're always in the stream. You are a power player. Vudu is a movie service, rentals or buy movies and oh, cool. Fuck yeah. I don't have internet at home. I'm off the grid there. Oh, so obviously you're going home. Alright, well, very cool, Mountain Man. I cannot live without internet as much as I despise Wi-Fi and all the junk and all the... I'm a news junkie. I need my instant news. I'd probably go insane if I didn't have internet for 24 hours. I'd probably go insane and then probably get better and be better off for it, but that temporary period of insanity would be torturous, I can tell you that. I know myself too well. So that's cool, Bill. I hope you have fun, whatever you're doing. Hopefully you're not going off to get both elbows amputated or something. Five watching, 1 like, no promotion. 4 watching, lost a viewer. That was probably Bill. Bill's like, this stream sucks. I'm not spending the last 3.5 minutes of my time on the internet on this shit. That's a good question. Franz asks to Southpaw, what's that service cost? I assume it's got to be monthly and rotational. Vudu is a free app. You only pay for what you use. That's even better. That's cool. Very cool. It's like being able to digitally access, not having to go to that Redbox thing that I see the old ladies going to at freezing cold outside a 7-Eleven at 6:12 in the morning, getting a DVD or 2 for some reason out of a vending machine that they're going to have to return. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm such a self-control freak. Like, I mean, which is ironic because I have poor self-control because I drink and smoke cigarettes and smoke weed. So I have poor self-control in that regard, but in terms of movies, I can't, unless it's something about like conspiracies or like a truth documentary, I can't sit through a 2.5 hour pure entertainment, script, actors, movie anymore. I just can't. And I've been this way for like 10 years. I just can't do it. Everyone's like, oh, did you see the new Batman? I'm like, who the fuck is Batman? I'm serious. Like, I'm that out of it. Had some more comments. Which were, like, what, $4 a movie? It's a question. You can rent or buy movies. Not a sponsor, by the way, folks. Vudu. We're just talking. You can rent or buy movies 2 weeks before they come out on pay-per-view. And yes, better than Redbox. Yeah, I just see those Redboxes. I'm like, It's always an old lady at 6:12 in the morning when it's like 18 degrees out. Trying to figure out how to use a debit card, and there are movies that on there cost between $4.99 and $19.99. Rental from 99 cents to $5.99. Sounds like a good service. 5 watching now. What up? Blackie's in the house. What's up, Blackie? Blackie says, what's up, JB? What's up, Blackie? How are ya? Thanks for coming over. I'm not doing much right now, Blackie. I wanted to stream for 20, 30 minutes and just, I like it. Blackie, paying attention. We're talking about video rental right now. Redbox versus Voodoo, VUDU, which is, I guess, another system. But if anyone has any, conspiracies or following anything in the news, or if you guys are paying attention to anything I missed, love to hear about it, and we'll talk about it. 6 watching now. Got some other people coming over. Cool. The more people, the more topics, the more chat. But I'm still only going to do this stream for 20 or 30 minutes. You can share movies with others too. That sounds like a really, if you're into that kind of shit, that sounds like a really good, I don't rent. All YouTube for me, loving the live. I hope that's my live. Thanks. And if not, I love watching all kinds of live streams. I watch a lot. I learned and I'm copying from all the folks that I watch, including even really big names like Alex Jones and stuff, because he does a lot of live streams. 7 watching now. Hey, hello, thank you. Thanks. I like Hulu, has my favorite TV shows. South Park. South Park is fucking brilliant. Family Guy. Family Guy is very left-leaning, biased, but still very funny. I like the early Family Guy better than the later Family Guys. Simpsons and Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, my younger brother Travis, who you guys will meet on a live stream sometime. 8 watching. What up? Thank you. Thanks for coming over. My brother introduced me to Rick and Morty on Christmas mornings when I go to my parents' house. We watch Rick and Morty pretty much between opening presents and until dinner and then after dinner. Just Rick and Morty. That show is fucking funny. I think I can be pretty funny at times, but I don't have the kind of brain that could create a Rick and Morty. That show is way in its own category. Drop back down to 5. I'm not being very entertaining, obviously. Damn it. I like Hulu and my favorite too. Oh yeah, I already went over that. YouTube Live is absolutely revolutionary. Yes, I can have an iPhone in my pocket. I can park or be in a mall or eating ribs at like an aunt's house. I can be hang gliding should I want, and I can live stream it just by a little box in my hand. I don't care about all the people who say iPhones and smartphones and the grid and all this New World Order stuff. I mean, they're right. It is run at the top by demonic satanic corporations, but you can also use it to spread truth. 2 likes. Thank you. 2 likes, but drop down to 5 watching. That's okay. Be right back. Gonna drop down to 4. Southpaw Glue Waffle's taking off for a bit. LOL, I'm 8. 8 years old? WTF, question. Are you 8 years old? Watching my live stream? If you're 8 years old and you want to learn yourself about some 9/11, this is the place to be. Viewer 8. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it's showing up a little bit different on my side. I think there's a different view that I get. 7 watching I have now. So we're going up and down, but we haven't dropped below 5. That's good. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you. I'm just relaxing and chatting with you guys after work. This will not be a long stream. Nothing groundbreaking. Just hanging out. Just hanging out. Where's the donuts? I can't type in emoticons, but if you sent them, number 1, I hope they're packed in dry ice, and number 2, hopefully they're in the mail by now. I have like 2 donuts a year, but when I do have them, I love them. I look at donuts exactly as I look at You know, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. I absolutely love all three of them. I know they're horrible, and donuts, all four. I know they're terrible. I eat them sparingly. And when I do have them, it's like the greatest thing in the world. That'd be a good topic. What's the best donut? Interesting. What's the best? If I were to answer that question myself, my first response would be jelly donuts. I love jelly donuts. Second favorite would be just plain glazed. Nova's in the house. B, if you're gonna ban me, do it now. No, I'm not gonna ban you, Novus. Just when you start going fucking crazy and making other people mad, that's all. Miss Lucy is in the house. Thank you for coming, Miss Lucy. And cake with sprinkles from Tom's in Angola, Indiana. So I have to assume that Tom's is like a little indie donut shop, not like a Dunkin' Donuts or a Krispy Kreme. Jelly the best. What the fuck agrees with me? And French Krellers. I don't like Krellers. My dad loves them. Yeah, Miss Lucy's here. Miss Lucy's been around forever, since the beginning of the election. And Novus, I'm not going to ban you, like I said, just if you start pissing other people off. And quite frankly, Novus, if another moderator felt, you know, at a certain time that something went wrong and they had to take care of it, that's their job. Just like in any other stream, there's no bias here. No bias here. It's just us talking and chilling, hanging out, relaxing. I'll probably do another 20-25 minutes or so. And then later on, I'm probably not going to do a stream because Gorf is live, and Gorf is a superstar and one of my inspirations for learning how to live stream. So I'll be over at, not on YouTube, I'll be over at twitch.tv watching Gorf. French Krellers are great, too, with maple. You know why I don't like French Krellers? Maybe it's because they make them shitty around here, like Dunkin' Donuts, and I never go to local donut shops, but I do know that a French Kreller dipped in hot coffee and you let it soak it up like a sponge, that's really good. That's just me. Miss Lucy, how was your day? You got any big news stories you want to talk about, or just any topic at all? Or I don't want you guys to be bored just watching my face talk. Chocolate covered old fashioned. That's my dad's favorite fries. I'm not allowed to eat him anymore because of his heart problems, but that's my dad's absolute favorite. Chocolate covered old fashioned Kruller. Robert Kruller. Robert Kruller, the donut-in-chief investigating the commander-in-chief. Robert Kruller. Complicated donuts are too complicated. Yeah, it's a fucking donut. It's dough that's, like, fried, covered in sweet stuff. You know what I friggin' hate is those donuts that have the, and I only had them when I was a kid, and I was like, yuck. And I don't like sweets anyway, but there's some kind of donut that has those, like, little mini, like, star candies on it that are, like, super sweet, and they taste like Necco wafers. Those things blow. Not good. Not good. Crullers should be crispy, not soggy. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts around here sucks. I lived above a German family baker when I was a toddler. Well, you got some good stuff. I hope your weight's in check. Some of my best food on the planet is German food. Fresh baked goods every day, LOL, yummy. Yeah, fuck yeah, fresh baked, nothing better. What's better than fresh baked? I'll tell you this. You want to talk about simple, Miss Lucy, and what the fuck, da-da-da? You want to talk about simple? What's better than fresh baked bread, just cut, like, let's picture a French baguette or something, fresh baked, like you got it, still warm from the local bakery or whatever, and you just cut a few pieces off, and all you do is on a plate, you put some extra virgin olive oil, your best extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, some freshly cracked black pepper, and then just dip and eat, dip and eat, dip and eat. I could eat a whole bag. I could eat a 6-foot baguette. No gay jokes. But if it's not fresh baked, I probably won't eat the whole 6 foot of loaf. But if it is, that's a possibility. Necco's taste like chalk. Yeah, Necco's suck. And the Necco factory is 11 miles from where I live. I made donut for 2 years. That's awesome. I have no idea how to make a donut. Franz. Raised donuts are deep fried bread. Yeah, that's what I understand a donut to be. A Cajun sausage. LOL, I erased the rest by mistake. Alright. That's cool. Mistakes are going to happen and encouraged. I cooked a carrot in my belly button. Well, you were trying to insert that carrot in the wrong place, Novus. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Fresh baked bread with boudin. I know what boudin is. I know what the fuck that is. That's the Louisiana. It's like a is it almost like a very, very small particle like jambalaya? Boudin? 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 You can deep fry canned biscuits to make donuts. Good to know, especially in a survival situation. Power grid's down 6 months. You've already lost, 61 pounds. Kids are screaming. You've taught yourself how to make bows and arrows to hunt squirrels for food. You go in that goddamn cupboard and you find some cans of, biscuit pre-made. You can cut those into rings, deep fry that shit, and you got donuts, baby. You're the king of the hill. I hooked jumper cables to my nipples, then roasted the carrot in my belly button. Novus rules. What the fuck? Yep, yeah, no. No, a sausage casing filled with a rice dressing. That's interesting. Yo, Zygo, what's up? I don't see Zygo anywhere here. Oh, god damn it. My charger is going again. I'm probably going to have to stop the stream earlier than I wanted, because it won't charge FFS, for fuck's sake. The charger I got is no good. Either that or my phone is screwed up. Or perhaps even better, the jack in my car is screwed up and I'm going to have to accrue even more repair charges for something I shouldn't have to deal with. Rice dressing. Nova says, yo, Zyga, what up? Southpaw says, rice dressing is ground pork, seasoned, mixed with rice and green onions. That sounds really good. Does it have Asian flavors? Or can you make like a southern rice dressing? Can you make a fucking French buttery rice dressing? Can you make a American rice bacon dressing? We put bacon. Oh, it's Cajun. That sounds good. I love Cajun food. I want right now some 12-hour smoked ribs, half a slab, because I can't do a whole slab, and I'm chronically single, so I'll be doing half slabs, and some of that rice. That sounds really good. Oh, does that sound good? Yes, it does, friends. I agree. Food porn for thought. Food porn for thought. Your ears, LOL. What, me always scratching my... It's my autistic tics, if you're talking to me. It's my Asperger's, you know. I'm lucky in job interviews the whole time I'm not going, yes, no, I am not a social robot. I am totally normal. Please hire me. But I play with my ears a lot. I don't even know if that comment was about me, but it just happened to coincide with... No, rabbit ears. Okay, what the fuck is not talking about what I'm doing on camera. Alright, well anyway, everything I said was still true. Never mind, LOL. I know, I'm fucking retarded. WTF. Is WTF Zygo? Bonjour. Bonjour, signor. Je suis très désolé. Je parle seulement de français. Lo siento. Novus is pretty crafty. I bet he understood what I said there in French. So anyone, like I said, I don't want this to be boring, and it's not about staring at my face. It's about you guys, you know, raising topics. We just did 10 minutes of donuts. I think that was great. I love that shit. Mademoiselle. Dressing is in a pan. Stuffing is in the bird. Yes, correct. One of the great tenets of having an abundant food supply. What did I do wrong? No, you didn't do anything wrong, Novus. I didn't. No one said shit. Not in South Louisiana, dear. Uh-oh. Here we go. Food wars. Don't call me dear. Oh, yeah, don't fuck with Miss Lucy. I'm not saying you're fucking with her. I'm just saying. I've known Miss Lucy for a long time on the internet. Don't fuck with Miss Lucy. It's okay to fuck with me. I can't agree with Nancy. I can agree with Nancy and the noose. Yes. You know, this is a morbid topic, and I don't like to talk about it a lot, but I will talk about it. But there is something to be said for, even now, public hanging, especially for things like, and it has to be a very, very, very specific category, in order to use such a barbaric form of execution, such as hanging or electric chair or something like that. Number one, obviously things like serial killers and stuff. And number one also, because it's not, you know, less or more. In fact, it's probably even worse. Serial killers typically kill like 5 to like 30 if you're Dahmer or something, Ted Bundy. But these government criminals indirectly and sometimes directly literally kill millions around the world. And yes, they should be hanged. And I would watch it. I'd watch it. No problem with that at all. Fuck, maybe I'd live stream it. Archie in the house, what up? Archie says, hey, Miss Lucy. Hi, guys. Archie, thanks for coming by. Miss Lucy is still here. Novus is still here. Franz is still chilling. Yo, JB. Yo, Archie. What up? I'm just decompressing and doing a quick live stream. Probably 12 minutes left-ish. Talking about donuts and hanging for public treason and all the fun stuff. Donuts like the food. Donuts not like spare tires or doing donuts in a parking lot. Zygo says, hey, Archie. Barbecue and rice dressing, boudin. Now I know why that's stuck in my head. Southpaw, aka glue waffle. Barbecue and rice dressing, boudin, stuffing, and are perfect together. Like Pelosi and a noose. That's a morbid, unappetizing analogy, but I like it, and I support both sides of it. Now I know where I learned about boudin. I follow a very popular stream. He's got like millions of viewers. Food Wishes, Chef John, and he does between 3 and 10-minute recipe videos, puts up at least once a day. He has thousands of videos. And he made boudin balls. So he took that mixture that you're talking about, rolled them into fritters the size of a golf ball, breaded them and deep fried them, and then made I think a garlic aioli dipping sauce for them. That's where I knew the word boudin from. I've never made it, never had it, but that's where it came from. You guys have to love Bunker. He never says anything negative about anyone. Hell yeah. I don't have that kind of power. Or self-control, I should say. We all love Archie. Appreciate that, Novus. Thanks. Yeah, that was very nice to say to Archie. Thanks, homie. 6 watching, 3 likes. Cool. I like that. 50% ratio of likes to watching. I'm happy with 1 like and 2 watching, you know? I'd be happier with 100 watching and 50 likes. But then again, you have to ask yourself, now that you start live streaming on YouTube, do you really want to be that popular? Because there's a whole spectrum of responsibility that comes with that. So we shall see. Let's see where this whole thing goes. Is it raining there, JD? Yes, I'm in my car and it's misting right now, but it's been raining all day. Everything is soaked.